Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be doing an energy update, an intuitive reading for the Divine Feminine Collective. As always, keep in mind that these messages are all quantum messages, meaning that they are meant to transcend time and space and meet you exactly when you're ready. So whether you're watching today or sometime in the future, know that the messages remain unchanged. I also want to note that while you will hear words and physical messages throughout this video today, it's really the energetic response moving through you that will decipher the messages. These are high-level messages, and they're meant to be felt and translated by your intuition. So, I want to begin today's video by revisiting a message that came through right at the end of my last recording, and listening back, it felt a little jumbled to me, and I know that can tend to happen when a message isn't fully developed. But over the last few days, I have been receiving so many downloads that have really shed light on the dynamic that was coming through, so I do want to take a little time to share these with the collective today. As we all know, the past few weeks have carried some major cosmic shifts, and yet the Divine Feminine within our collective were really able to harness these energies in a significant way that has led to this massive timeline jump we just underwent. So here's the message that came through. That while we were undergoing our own huge shift, the Divine Masculine also underwent a profound transformation. So who is this masculine? I'm picking up on a masculine energy who you're currently connected with in the 3D. Or if that doesn't resonate for you, this could very well be someone you're drawing into your physical reality at this time, but I am getting that this is a romantic connection for you. What I'm getting is that this counterpart has recently gone through a deep rebalancing of their 3 lower chakras. Now, typically, masculine energy is quite anchored in these lower chakras, rooted in the physical, instability, security, and action, while the feminine is more naturally attuned to the upper chakras, the realms of intuition, vision, and spirit. But what I'm sensing is that, for this particular masculine, something happened that really disrupted this balance of his lower chakras. I keep hearing the word glitch, and that makes me think that this imbalance isn't their natural state. In fact, I believe that this masculine has always carried an underlying stability, this quiet strength in both his grounded and intuitive energies. I see that in this masculine's natural state, their chakras across the board are quite harmonized, but something happened in the last couple of years that really changed this for them. Actually, let me correct myself because I'm sensing that this actually goes way back to childhood, but that this masculine left whatever that was long buried. Maybe this was an abandonment wound, lack of some type of security, or even a deep-seated fear of losing physical safety, but this masculine spent years burying it, never really giving themselves the space to truly examine the belief or the pain it carried. But what happened was this core wound was triggered sometime in the past 2 years by a karmic presence in their life. For most, I get the sense that this karmic energy could have been a romantic counterpart, but it also may have been a close friend or even a family member. But what's clear is that this connection unearthed a deeply rooted wound, one that this masculine had never fully faced. And this wound, once brought to the surface, really threw his energy completely out of alignment. I just see this masculine almost beaten down into apathy, kind of questioning himself and questioning love, maybe even questioning whether true connection was even real. And then I'm seeing that you entered this masculine's life when he least expected it. I know he wasn't looking for love at this time. In fact, he may have approached you with a deep sense of hesitation, almost resisting what he felt. But beneath the surface, your presence was catalyzing something profound. Simply by being in your energy, you activated a healing process within him. I really sense that this wound manifested as some kind of lack within this masculine's material world. So maybe this was manifesting as limiting beliefs around money, career, or even confidence. But through your presence, through your natural radiance of your being, you unknowingly helped him realign. And I get the sense that this healing wasn't immediate. It really took a lot of time to integrate because this core wound really ran deep for the masculine. I'm hearing the words, "You brought this masculine back to life." Maybe you sense this yourself. You kind of watch this masculine slowly inch his way back into energetic alignment. For some, you may even be witnessing this masculine come into financial abundance or new career opportunities, or simply just this renewed sense of confidence in how he moves through the world. But then we had this planetary alignment on January 25th as well, and of course, as above, so below. I'm seeing that this cosmic alignment served as an energetic catapult, fully bringing his chakras back into harmony and completing this process. And I think what's truly beautiful here is that this masculine, to some degree, recognized what was happening. Even if they couldn't articulate it, they sensed this on a conscious level. They were able to glimpse one of your most powerful gifts and see that you are an activator. To the Divine Feminine listening, know that this is one of your highest gifts in this lifetime. This is part of the work you are here to do. So, what exactly do I mean by activator? Your presence elevates those around you. It helps them step into higher versions of themselves. And this is why people almost seem to latch onto you both in the third and fifth dimensions. But this masculine noticed. He may not have fully understand it on a quantum level, but he felt it. He really got to experience you. I'm hearing the words, he sees your energy for its true value. And that in itself is so powerful. Now, this brings me to something equally as important. As mentioned, our collective has undergone a massive timeline shift over the last week or two, and after a shift of this kind of magnitude, the physical body needs time to readjust. So you might be feeling this lull, almost like a void space, where you're not quite tired, but also not necessarily really inspired or energized. You're almost just kind of existing. And if this resonates, know that what you're feeling is most likely a period of energetic recalibration. During this period, your energy field is especially porous. Ascension requires an immense amount of energy, leaving you temporarily more open and sensitive, much like how a weakened immune system makes you more vulnerable to outside influences. Imagine your energetic field as a shield surrounding you, offering protection. But after a major shift like the one we just experienced, both your physical and spiritual bodies are working hard to integrate new frequencies, knowledge, and even codes. Because of this porous energy field, your guides are asking you to be incredibly mindful of what you consume. And it's not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and energetically as well. Everything from the people you converse with, to the music you're listening to what you're being fed on social media and TV. So let's kind of dive deeper into this. I'm really getting that you've solidified this new higher timeline. It's done, complete. But even though you're fully locked in, the path ahead is still taking shape. It's as if countless possibilities are unfolding at once, each one really waiting to be set in motion. And because your energy is especially porous and sensitive right now, everything you consume, what you focus on, what you invite into your field, will shape the next phase of your journey. You are just that sensitive right now. So really be intentional and guard your energy field fiercely, but also get very clear on what you're manifesting. Now is the time to dream without limits. You are literally shaping your reality as we speak right now. Now there is a second message coming through, and that is, because your energy is wide open, people who haven't had access to you in a long time might suddenly be reappearing in both your physical and non-physical reality. These might be old friends, past connection, even past romantic partners for some. But I'm getting that there is a group of individuals trying to get your attention. And this really circles back to your purpose as an activator. If you're listening to this, your energy has always carried a certain light, and many souls have unconsciously relied on that. But what's happened is that your mission has shifted, sometime within the last year, I'm getting. You used to really serve as a bridge for others to ascend and enter into higher realms. But your energy is no longer meant to work with individual souls in the way it once did. You've elevated into working with mass consciousness and collective energy. I'm hearing, as you expand, so does your purpose. It's almost like you had to put up an energetic boundary this past year so you were able to channel that energy elsewhere and fulfill your new purpose. Yeah, for many of you, I'm just seeing this clearly. You have a group of souls that follow you in the fifth dimension. And I think at this point, many of you even know exactly who they are. Like, you could easily identify them in your physical reality today. But you'll find what happens, it's as if they all start appearing in your reality once, as if pulled in by some unseen force. They'll all start calling or texting or showing up in your physical reality, and if you aren't experiencing this, know that it could also just be an energetic pull you really feel. But either way, I encourage you to really be mindful of this the next time it happens, because while it might feel seemingly random, it's actually not a coincidence. If you start paying attention, what you'll find is these individuals re-enter your conscious reality or simply tug on your energy in the unconscious realms, what we would call the fifth dimension. They do this when your energy is wide open. And that's often either after a major cosmic shift, like the one we just underwent, or after you personally undergo any type of big timeline jump or shift. Now, there is a masculine energy coming through very strongly right now. This is one from your past who has been sending you a lot of energy in the 5D. I'm sensing that this was someone you may have cut physical ties with some time ago, but the energetic cord between you lingered far too long. It may have seemed on the surface like time was what allowed you to move on from this individual, but in reality, there was a deeper tether in the fifth dimension, one you could feel even when you weren't consciously thinking about them or attached to them. But here's the shift. Now that your energy has elevated, this masculine is being pulled back in. And once again, this is due to your porous energy field. And however this is showing up for you, whether it's an energetic tug, signs or synchronicities, or even direct communication from this masculine, what's significant is that it's not evoking the same emotional response from you that it once did. And this is major growth. I'm hearing divine feminine, you once dreamed of this day. So what happens now? That's entirely up to you. Some of you may feel open to reconnecting, while others will feel called to fully release this energy. The key difference is that, for the first time, you are in full control of how this unfolds. And that is the power of stepping into your highest alignment. This is happening because you finally balance those energies within you. So wow, what a great message to close the reading on. If this message resonated, please let me know in the comments. And if you do feel called to, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel so we can continue spreading these messages for those in our collective. Sending you all so much love and light, and I'll see you in the next video.